Hey friends, and welcome back to the vlog. We are now continuing vlogs here on this vlog channel. So if you're new to the vlog channel, then maybe you might want to subscribe. But today's going to be a fun day. We're doing a bunch of stuff and we're working on the course material for Productivity Lab for our life productivity system. And I'm joined by...
Hi friends.
Kaylin. Kaylin, how's it going?
It's going well. We have turned our 4-week program into a 12-week program, which has been no small feat. But the team has been working hard to get it all put together. And so I have a shot list for Ali, because we have a lot of filming to do today.
Okay, so from 9 till 11 today, we are doing a filming block for the life productivity system. So we ran the first cohort where I taught everything live in like May 2024. For Productivity Lab, we had 500 students. We sold out within 48 hours, which was awesome. But now for the next cohort, we're turning all of the content into a pre-recorded 12-week course that we're gonna have live sessions for that are gonna be facilitated by the team rather than facilitated by me. And now there's just a bunch of filming and organizing and stuff that we need to do to get that ready for our students, because our next cohort is gonna be launching in about 9 days. By the time you're watching this, it will be long gone, but if you're interested in finding out more, productivitylab.com, there'll be a link down below. One of the things we're trying to do is build products where the experience for the students does not rely on me showing up and continuing to do stuff. Because the thing that I want to show up and continue to do is just keep on making YouTube videos. But for something like Productivity Lab, the students don't get the value from me showing up and teaching stuff because I can just do a video and they can watch the video. And it's not really about the content, it's more about them showing up to, we've got like daily Zoom co-working sessions and weekly reflection workshops and monthly planning sessions and goal setting sessions and life planning sessions, which I usually facilitate.
So I have our shot list here. So these are all the things that need to be recorded by you.
Yep.
And then there's my recording list.
Damn, this is so organized.
And then that was the hope.
All right, so this is kind of fun. So we're just about to get started with filming once I put my fake glasses on. But we've got me over here, and we have Kaylin, who's in the little producer box in the balcony over there.
It's very meta.
We've got the lights, we've got like whatever needs to be done. We've got the teleprompter, we've got the extra screen, we've got camera A, we've got camera B, we've got a microphone. It's all...
the true behind the scenes of building an online course.
This is the one. If you told me a few years ago that this would be my job, I sit in front of cameras and talk. It just seems kind of weird. Alrighty, so we've just done 2 hours and 25 minutes of recording various things. So I recorded the trailer for the sales page, then the onboarding video for Welcome to Productivity Lab, intro to life productivity system, week 2, which is focused hours. Then we talked about joyful days. Recorded a whole thing about the life compass. And then I recorded a whole tutorial on how to set annual goals. I'm now offloading all of the stuff to put onto an SSD so that we have a backup of it, because it's the worst thing ever when I spend 3 hours filming stuff and then the footage gets lost, usually by me. Kaylin, how are you feeling about like our little filming vibes?
It was a very successful day. Ali got it done.
Oh yeah, exactly. And we have a leadership team meeting. So this is where me and Angus, my general manager, and Inez, who is our head of content, and Dan, who is our head of legal, finance, HR, admin, and stuff, we all get together, and I don't really know what we're talking about today, but thankfully I am not the one leading these meetings. Hello gang, how are we doing? We have decided to do our quarterly performance review as a walking meeting.
Yep.
Here in the park, which is vibey and much nicer than sitting in front of a computer. How are you feeling about your performance review so far, Erin?
Pretty positive so far.
So what you have to do is when you go, ha, there's pressure, ha, and you keep the flow going, but don't increase anything else. Like you sort of just keep it the same in a sense.
Yeah.
Let me go home. It'll all be alright. I'll be home tonight. I'm coming back home.
Alrighty, singing lesson done. Time to head back home. Gonna have some lunch. Gonna write this week's issue of my email newsletter. Then I've got a meeting with Inez where we are talking about content. and hopefully my voice hasn't been completely destroyed from that lesson. I had a call with Inez, who is our head of content on the team and who was kind of my chief book researcher as well. And Inez and I talked about like where kind of the Ali Abdaal personal brand business side of things is going in the long term. And then I spent a little bit of time on the treadmill working on this week's issue of Sunday Snippets, which is my email newsletter. Alrighty, squad. So it is nearly 6:30 and Ahad, the CEO of Kajabi, is coming over to the house and then we're going to grab some dinner. It's been a pretty solid day. So I did the one-on-one quarterly review with Iram. That was good. We basically identified that being my assistant is, say, taking her about like 10 to 20 hours a week. And so there's all this excess capacity, which is fantastic. So we were figuring out like what are some cool things that Iram could work on. And one idea that is very interesting is events. I really like the idea of doing live events where I can maybe teach like a productivity workshop or something, seminar, one-day event, that sort of stuff. And we've got Ahad coming soon, so see you at dinner. All right, gang, it's 10:30 p.m. I actually totally forgot that I was supposed to be vlogging today, so I went out for dinner with the CEO of Kajabi, whose name is Ahad, who's awesome. And then we went for a little walk around the local park. It was good. I kind of wish I'd filmed some footage, but I just completely forgot because we were just engrossed and absorbed in conversation for a few hours. We talked a lot about the creator economy. We talked about like how creators are monetizing. He was saying how kind of average creator makes $40,000 a year. You know, these different creators who are making millions of dollars a year, and you will have never have heard of them because they're in the most random niches. But it was very inspiring hearing that. We talked about like what it's like being a CEO, and now it is 10:30 and therefore it is time for bed. So that brings us to the end of this vlog. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.